Good day everyone, my name is Jason Timothy Cargaza, and in this video I will be focusing on the online payment process through specific banks that is chosen by the dummy individuals and the dummy data that I will be giving in this video. So first, we will go to creating the customer table. So let's go here sa create, and then click natin yung table design. And then from here, i-fill up na natin ulit ito. Let's go first with the customer ID, and then the number. This is serve as the number, and then your description is the unique identifier for for the customer. And then next is the customer's name, and then short text, and then customer's full name. And then next is yung customer's phone number, and then short text, and then customer's phone number. Next is yung address, which is short text then, and then customer's home address rather. And then lastly is yung email, which will be using the hyperlink para makita natin paano siya gamitin mamaya. And then the customer's email address or the description. Although this is optional, dinagay ko pa din siya. Ayan. So in phones na, pwede natin siya baguhin dito. All natin gawin is lagyan natin siya ng primary key. Ayan. And then save natin itong table as customer's table. Ayan. And then from here, pwede natin baguhin yung, let's say, yung phone number. Like, para maging specific yung itsura niya, let's change it to, may parentheses. Let's go to the input mask over here in the general box. Click lang natin to. And then from there, makikita natin itong mini box na to. And then click natin itong kung ano yung desired na itsura ng gusto nyo kunin. So, kung dito is yung dito ng 10 digits na number. Next, and then finish. Then from there, let's save natin ito. Then address, then customer's name, phone number. Okay. Then from here, nakikita natin kung yung table na ginawa natin mismo. So, what natin gagawin is fill up na natin ito ng ating dummy individuals and dummy data. Rather, require tayo na magkaroon tayo ng 10 dummy rows. So, in this case, we will have 10 customers total. So, now we will input the names of the customers. So, before that, pwede natin baguhin yung width or yung lapad ng itong box na ito mismo. So, pwede natin siya gawin is, right-click natin to and then click natin itong field width. From there, may specific number na nakalagay. So, let's change it to, let's say, 70 para mahaba. And then, or makita yung pangalan ng customer's name ng buo without any hassle. So, muna natin lagay. Or maybe we can palitan to gamit na itong cursor. And then, drag lang natin to sa specific na size na gusto natin. Ayan. So, lagay natin yung pangalan. Same case din sa customer's phone number. So, pwede natin siya baguhin din, ganyan. And then, give it as is, or other. So, in here, I'll be placing the dummy numbers. Next is yung lagyan natin naman yung address ng bawat customers. So, in here, I will be pasting the address in order to save. Then next is yung email. So this is now the customer's table or the customer's information, which we will be basing on later on sa ating table. So save natin to. So after that, we are going to create the accounts table now. So same procedure again. Let's go to the create and then click on the table design. From there, we will be inputting the values that are appropriate in our topic. So in here pala, we will see the field name, data type, and the description. So lagyan natin value. First is the account ID. This is number again. And then transaction date. Then over here, we can click the date/time, and then later we can change that again, yung format nito dito sa general box. Okay. Next is the banking company. what type of specific company that the individuals had choose. So text, and then type of account transaction. Whether they choose ba na magkaroon ng online or face-to-face, over the counter rather, na business transaction over sa kanilang bank. And then this is short text, and then lastly is the balance of the customer, which is will be served as the currency. So we'll be setting this as the primary key again, yung account ID, and then save natin daw table 2 as account table. Ayan. So over here, we see the transaction date. Over here naman, we can change this to specific itsura ng time. We can do that by going here sa general box again, and then input mask. Click ulit natin itong dots to change the specific type of itsura ng date/time. In here, sa malito box na kasi the input mask wizard, pwede natin i-click yung short date, itong may slash tsaka slash na date. Like para magkaroon ng specific emphasis sa itsura ng date pag nakita dito. Ayan. Then next, and then finish. Ayan. And then next is the bank company short text, type of transaction. Over here naman, we can utilize the general box again. But this time, we will click the lookup katabi ng general box. And then over here, we see one row. And then click natin tong down button na to. And then we're going to click the combo box para magkaroon tayo ng choices sa kung anong preference ng customer, whether they choose ba over the counter or online. So we're going to click the combo box. And then over here, we see the row source type, this one. And then we're going to change this value list. Ayan. Then over here, makikita natin sa baba is row source. Kakaroon na tayo dito ng option na ilagay natin yung preferred na type of account transaction ng customer. So we have two choices. First is the online, then we get a comma, and then next is the over the counter, which is the face-to-face transaction. Ayan. Control S lang natin. Ayan. And then from that, we can go na to here sa view ulit para makita natin kung ano yung nagawa natin. So over here, ayan, account ID 1001, and then transaction, type of transaction to, date of transaction rather. We're going to change the width of the box over here. We can fill width, gawin natin siyang 52. Ayan, kitang-kita na siya. Then same as the others, change rin natin sila. Let's say 45. And then type of transaction, type of account transaction, maybe point na natin ito. And then type of transaction is we can change that to maybe let's say 50 ulit, 52 ulit, or 50 lang. Ayan. Then the balance, maybe we can change also the width, pero like konti lang. Ayan. Now over here, we're going to place the values, the dummy values. Okay. So with the transaction date, we can place any type of specific date that the customer choose to go to the bank. So in this case, in our video presentation, we choose a one specific date, pero maybe we can use other date as well to give perspective sa ating accounting. Okay. So let's try na. 06/2024. So in here, the banking company, we can choose various types of companies that are located here in the Philippines. So we have BPI, BDO, China Bank, and etc. In this video presentation, I picked the best 10 companies, bank companies that we have here in this country. So over here, we're going to choose first the BPI, or the preference of the customer, or the bank that they chosen. And over here, the type of account transaction, whether they choose over here, nakikita natin yung ginawa natin kanina, yung dalawang choice. So over here, makikita natin yung drop-down button, click natin to. And then over here, we can see the choices that we have placed kanina. We have online and over the counter. So for this specific scenario lang, kunwari yung customer, pinili niya over the counter face-to-face transaction. So next is the balance, which is the balance of the customer's account. So over here, we can place any amount, like just to give perspective on what will be look sa in real life. So over here, pwede natin siya lagyan muna ng 800 pesos. So next is the another customer again. So same ulit, lagyan natin siya ng date. And then same format siya. Ayan. And then yung specific type of bank na pinili nila, or like they have. Or let's say online. Yeah. And then let's fill up the balance, their account balance. Ayan. So over here we see the account table now finished. And then let's save this. Let's go back to view. Ayan. Ito yung kanina. Ayan, nagkaroon na siya ng format based on our formulated na nilagay dito sa account table, sa unang table. Alright. So after that, let's go now to the, let's create another one. And lastly is the transaction table. So over here, we're gonna go to table design again, click on it, and then over here. Ayan. So let's fill up the transaction table again. Okay. First is the transaction ID, and then this is served as the number. Ayan. Then transaction time. This is date slash time again. And next is the type of transaction. This is short slash text, short text, and then next is mode of transaction. Mode of transaction can be, and then should begin a choice again, whether if the customer choose to have a transaction mode of transaction na check or cash. So dito naman sa type of transaction, meron pwede tayo magkaroon ng tatlong choice din. Pwede tayo magkaroon ng savings, withdrawal, or loan. And then next is the transaction amount, of which yung na-transact ng company, ng bank company, and between the bank company and the customer. This is will serve as the currency. And then next is the progress. So over here, we can see if progress, what is the progress ng transaction, whether are they completed ba or are still in progress. Ayan. So for the sake of time, di na magalagay ng description. So we'll go again to view. Click natin the button. Say natin pa table first. Let's use the transaction ID as the primary key again. Ayan. And let's go over here. Let's save the table as the transaction table. Ayan. Ayan. So over here, we see the format of the table that we have made. Ayan. So, let's go back here again para mag-change natin yung format natin. Okay? So, transaction slash time. So, pwede natin itong, instead of kanina is date mismo ng araw. Over here naman, we can use the time, yung oras mismo ng specific day. So, over here, we will go to the input mask again, and then click natin itong tatlong dot ulit. Ayan. And then, this time, we will be clicking the medium time. This one, it has specific na time of the day where it has PM or AM, whether siya ay morning or afternoon schedule sa bank. Ayan, next in the page. Yeah. So sa type of transaction, pwede natin siya ulit bigyan ng choices. So we're going to look up again to sa general box, and then itong drop down button, click natin yung combo box again, and then yung table query, change natin to value list. So over here, pwede na tayo magkaroon ng let's say ng tatlong choice ulit, yung sinabi kanina, yung withdrawal loan and yung savings. So first natin choice is, let's say withdrawal muna. Yeah. Then savings, and then loan. Ayan. And tatlo. Ayan, save natin. Then dito naman sa mode of transaction where we can choose either ang preferred ng customers check or hard cash yung mode of transaction na gaganapin. Okay. So over here, same procedure ulit. So click natin itong drop-down button, combo box, table query, change it to value list. And then over here we have two options, yung check and the cash. Yeah. Then save. There you go. And then transaction amount is currency, and progress we will have two options again, yung in progress and yung in progress. Or let's say in progress na lang and then completed. Okay. First is the in progress, while the business is still is in still transaction, and the other is if it is concluded na. Ayan. Control S to save. Ayan. So let's save that. And then let's go back to the view button. Ayan, makikita natin ito na. Ito na siya. So, transaction time. This is the time. Pero let's say natin, lagyan natin yung first customer. Ayan. Let's say 8:51. Oh, let's say 9:50 a.m. 9:52 a.m. Ayan. Nagpakita siya as 9:52 a.m. dito sa transaction time. Let's change the width of the table para makita natin siya maayos. Ayan. So, again, dito sa type of transaction, click natin yung drop down button, makikita natin yung standard choices na ginawa natin. So, either pinili ko na rin ng first customer is, let's say withdrawal. Ayan. And then mode of transaction niya is, we have two options. We have check or yung cash. So, let's say cash yung pinili niya. And then, amount ng transaction na pinili ng preferred niya is, let's say, 2.5. Ayan. And then, is this progress ano yung progress ng, ng transaction, whether they are in progress pa or concluded. So, let's say, concluded na yung transaction. Ayan. Ayan. So, same procedure as gagawin natin sa iba. We will just continue lang sa ating paglalagay ng values.